all.
I mean, in my defense, I am regularly high as hell.
That is entirely fair given you.
Alright, well, because I am lazy as fuck, I have a new heated blanket. That's right. It's a whole ass blanket, like for a queen sized blanket for the entire bed. I'm just gonna grab my headphones and put it on my tablet.
Understood.
No.
You don't understand. No one can stop me.
No one can. And how can we stop you? You're too powerful.
Me opening up my new, not new iPad, but my iPad, like, aha, watch this.
Ha ha ha. No one can stop me.
Right.
Ho ho ho.
Would you please feed the baby?
Is the new mother actually not feeding her child?
No one's feeding the baby.
Why no one? Jumper, feed your child! Someone feed the fucking child! Oh.
Why are we feeding a child?
Because
Do
there
you
is
have baby food.
There is yes, I'm looking at it. I have 100 jars of baby food. I have buckets of milk. Shumpo is nursing. No one is feeding the baby. I have 4 people who have childcare set as their highest priority.
Alright, I think he's got it
Feed the
down.
baby. Nah, he's not hungry enough yet. You haven't fed him in 3 days. You can go a little longer.
Welcome to Rim World. Literally how colonists think.
I mean, is that not how it works?
I don't think so.
No, don't. What do you mean going to do something? No. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna keep the camera directly on you the entire time.
Feed the baby. But don't disobey me.
Do not disobey. So
God is very disappointed in you.
Your overlord is disappointed. I shall now mind control you.
Yes,
do what
actually.
I told you to do.
And I'm not even telling them to do anything evil for once. I'm just like, feed the baby.
Feed your damn child.
Your child's hungry. Feed them.
If anything, it's the opposite.
She had like what, 5 miscarriages?
I don't think she should have a child at this point.
No, okay, so no. You don't understand. I will not have anyone besmirching Jumpo because of Dennis's actions.
No, that is fair.
Okay, everybody, please tune in.
I shall. Give me a moment.
Alright, well, I just opened up roll 20.
Don't worry, I'll help describe what's going on.
So, here we have Dennis. Where were you watching?
Alright, yeah.
Dennis, at age 45, he was part of a raider group that raided the colony. He was defeated, he was captured, he agreed to join my colony. Then he started courting Jumper, the spider lady, arachnid, ruler of this colony. She's very cute. Jumper and Dennis became a couple. This is back when I was in a base that was built into the side of a volcano.
It happens.
Dennis and Jumper, then proceeded to get married, and Jumper was pregnant, and she had a baby. Jumper was very happy to have the baby. Then a mechanoid sun blocker landed nearby. It was blocking out the sun, and all the crops were dying. And so I went to deal with that to get some advanced components from the mechanoids. and to bring back the sunlight. It was going to be a 2-week trek. Dennis, the bimbophage, she's a vampire, but she's also a bimbo, so I call her the bimbophage because in Wimwold, vampires are sangophages.
Yes. I'm partially responsible for that.
Yeah, it's
This
made
is
of
called-
potato.
Even though she's
potato
the
vodka.
party's one of the colony's best researchers, apparently.
Oh no, she is extreme social negotiator. She's highly intelligent. She's a premium doctor. She's honestly an MVP. It's just she's also an absent-minded dog person who's pretty bisexual and tends to forget what she's doing randomly at times, like when I tell her to feed the baby.
Dude, me too.
So yeah, bimbo.
So it was Dennis, Essa.
Why would you put the
And-
bimbo in charge of feeding the baby?
She's one of the 4
Sake.
people in charge of feeding the baby.
It's just one of 4 people.
Lord.
So Dennis, they are at this point 7-year-old child. Children age faster in Wimwold, so that's where you can actually, have a child grow up in the span of a playthrough.
Yeah.
And the
Can't you
vampire.
shoot him through a wormhole?
So a raid happens, and while this raid happens, Dennis and the vampire manage to fight off the raid. However, this is an annoying Wimwold mechanic. It explained that, the raiders have given up, they're fleeing. But one of the raiders decided to just not do that and continue attacking, and I didn't realize it. So Dennis just walked back into the volcano base when I wasn't looking. When I looked back, I see the child getting stabbed to death by the raider. Dennis is like 50 feet away, eating a sandwich.
I mean, in his defense, it was probably a damn good sandwich.
If I remember correctly, it was I think it was just plain bread with some chicken in it.
Based. I forgot that we're fighting this big ass creature.
So then
I didn't.
So Jumper learns that her child has been murdered and stabbed to death. And the grief
not
of
nice.
this causes her, because she's
That's
pregnant
not
with the
nice.
second child in like the 2nd to 3rd trimester, she has a miscarriage.
Yeah, that would happen.
In response to losing his daughter and his wife having a miscarriage, he decides he doesn't like his wife anymore because she had the miscarriage, and he instead hooks up with the bimbophage.
What the fuck?
This is starting to give King Louis energy, not gonna lie.
So
That shit
Jumper
gets worse.
learns that she's lost both her children and her husband's now cheating on her, and this causes her to have a mental breakdown and she runs wild, and I have to send out other colony people to beat her up and drag her back to give her therapy and so that she doesn't have this breakdown anymore. And
Hmm.
so then Dennis decides he gets in Wimwold they'll have social things. And so he had this massive debuff to her because he's like, Jumper ran wild. What a weirdo.
Judgmental Dennis.
Man, fuck Dennis.
Yes,
So
I'm
eventually-
always team fuck Dennis.
So
Me and my
eventually,
homies hate
after
Dennis.
2 week, because of everything that happened, the 2-week trip was stretched into a 3-week trip. But eventually, they get back home, and I'm packing everything up. I decide I'm not for the vampire base, for the volcano base anymore. I'm gonna have this dual starship base, and so I'm packing everyone up, and I'm planning to leave Dennis behind. And however, Dennis, he's spending all the time with Jumper, and she has a negative 100 to her opinion of him because of everything he's done. But he, spends all day long with her every day and keeps having all these deep talks. And eventually he manages to get her opinion of him to go from negative 100 to +1. He has convinced her to forgive him. And while she's still unhappy, she agrees to forgive him. So they sort of reconcile. And the first night in bed, Dennis gets her pregnant again.
Dear God, man.
Okay, here's my immediate solution. Send him off to war.
So that's what I did, because another mechanoid relay happened. So I sent Dennis, and Dennis had 2 dragons. And I sent Dennis and his dragons out to fight the thing. And I'm like, if he survives, I will let him stay in the colony.
I think you gave him too much
Trial
aid.
by fire.
One
I
of the
think you
dragons
gave him too
died,
much aid.
and
To be fair, if I
I
remember correctly, the
made him
dragons were
release the
tamed
other
by
one
him.
back to the wild.
I
So
think
he
you
came-
gave him too much assistance.
Potentially. But he did come back, and now Jumper then shortly thereafter got injured in another fight and had another miscarriage due to the injuries when the Vados attacked, which is also why I'm now on this mobile base. It allows me to avoid conflicts easier. And Dennis, you know what Dennis does in response to Jumper having that miscarriage?
What?
Cheats on him.
He flirts with Brandy,
Called it.
the sociopathic sister of Jumper.
Look, I'm not
Yeah.
saying
Fuck
And-
Dennis.
I'm not saying that he's the problem, but I'm not saying that
I'm
he's the
saying it.
solution.
I'm saying he's the problem.
You be both Lily.
And
I
so
think I think the solution is a mini hydrogen bomb in his pillow.
now I could not actually see the log for when this event had happened when he was cheating with Escher because it happened so quickly I missed it and the log filled up too much for me to scroll back to find it. However, Jumper and Escher are best friends, and Jumper didn't have any negative views of Escher for the affair, so that tells me that because Jumper wasn't mad at Escher, Dennis must have been the instigator of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that...
And
Fucking
so then,
Dennis.
these are biosculptors. They are a belief of transhumanist, meaning they want to embrace machinery. The whole part of the thing is they want age reversal cycles. An age reversal cycle takes 2.5 days, because I have a mod that makes it quicker, because otherwise it's just too long to feasibly do.
Yeah, it's about 5 days normally. And that's it sped up by
Interesting.
transhumanist.
So Jumper went in for her cycle to have her age reversed as part of her beliefs. Do you know what happens? Do you know what happens when Jumper goes in this pod?
Let me
When
guess.
Jumper goes in this pod for a cycle, Dennis will get a flirtatious inspiration. Dennis will be extra flirtatious for the next 3 days. He will flirt with all the women around him and try his best to get as much loving as possible. He will be very angry and unhappy if he can't get loving. And so
Dennis, you fucking whore.
And so Dennis will go
I
around
hate that
flirting with the
bastard.
other ladies who reject him because he's married to their leader and they're all good friends with her. So they're like, Dennis, no. And that makes
Dennis, no.
Dennis get mad. And because his mood goes down, he'll have a mood break. And because he's having mood breaks, that means he's more likely to start social fights and to break stuff. So he gets violent because he couldn't cheat on his wife.
Dennis, you fucking abusive asshole.
Solution.
Bastard.
Solution. I have a really, really good solution. Take him out back and shoot him like Old Yeller.
Throw him at the airlock? Yes.
Now, if we look, childcare. Dennis is one of the 4 people set to prioritize childcare. The other ones are Zav, Essa, and Lou. Now, you might be asking, why isn't Jumper set to prioritize childcare? Because she doesn't need to have childcare prioritized because it's her child. That's a higher priority. However,
Makes sense.
also, Dennis is often doing a bunch of stuff and isn't near the child, whereas, Jumper is often, doing stuff further away and isn't near the child, whereas Dennis spends more time in closer proximity to the child, and it's his child. So why are you not feeding your daughter?
Feed the child.
Again,
Feed the baby.
amazing solution. Get rid of Dennis and get a new male.
Mhm.
So unfortunately, I would do that, but he is kind of the number one animal trainer, and so most all the animals are bonded to him. So if Dennis dies, they'll all have
Wait, are
mental
those two
breakdowns.
cat girls?
Mhm.
Yes, they're adorable little Nukos, and look, this one wears a Christmas dress.
Okay. I was a little confused because I kept seeing cat girls
And this is
around
a
your
and
face.
this is a Barbie one. They have a little tiny bally gown.
Oh my god.
Solution to your redaction. Train one of the other females to be an animal trainer.
I also I'm
and
worried
remove
because
the
like
animals from his care.
I know that Jumper and like I'm kind of worried that after everything Jumper's been through, that might be too much for her to handle. Because while the relationship isn't the best, I feel like she finds some stability in it or something because she keeps forgiving him.
No, it's Stockholm syndrome. Okay, the best thing for
Oh,
getting
yeah, the
out
other
of an
thing,
abusive relationship is just get them out of it.
After Dennis and Jumper had one of their fights and she had her fourth or fifth miscarriage, she developed the stoner trait, and I now have to keep a supply of smoke leaf on hand for her.
Let go! Based.
You know, yeah, me too.
And when she and now here's the funny thing, she picked up a cigarette, she smoked it. Brandy, who was across the map, developed the chemical fascination. She demands to smoke smoke leaf because her sister smokes smoke leaf, and she loves her sister, and she's a psychopath.
Also, me
Who
too.
boy?
All right.
So to clarify, do not blame Jumper. It's Dennis's fault.
Oh, I've always blamed Dennis.
I feel
Yeah.
like no one here was not blaming Dennis.
I'm
Man,
team
fuck
Jumper and
Dennis.
Esser.
I'm team. Let's shoot Dennis.
Yeah, shoot Dennis, and then the ladies will get together themselves.
Exactly.
Get a new guy
Get
who's
rid of
actually
Dennis.
useful.
Have the ladies become lesbians. Everyone profits.
See,
Or
it's perfect.
alternatively, if you don't feel like lesbians for whatever stupid reason, you can
For whatever
always
stupid reason.
you can always obtain a different male and have them be trained in everything, and then accidentally trial by combat the other person into a fucking oblivion.
Don't worry, Jumper and the Bimbo Phage are both bisexual. It's just the thing is
That was my request.
I also need to point out after the forced child loss and miscarriage, Jumper has been set to in her health tab to avoid pregnancy, so she will try to avoid having pregnancies.
Apparently, Dennis is just that good, I guess.
I feel like he's that bad at pulling out.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I feel like it's less that he's actually good and more that he's just not
His
good.
game is weak
Actually,
as hell.
He's just not good, actually.
We try to pull out a fucking runway strip.
Now, Dennis has had 7 miscarriages, and I feel like it cannot be her at that point trying anymore.
Oh no, it's definitely a Robin with the swimmers at that point.
I'm sticking with the facts here. The problem seems to be Dennis, like in its entirety.
I love how the first half hour of the stream is literally us dissing a RimWorld character.
I've been hating on Dennis for a while.
What hell? I mean, last time we literally spent like what, an hour talking about old ass cartoons.
Huh.
Best way to
Okay.
warm up the stream.
Okay, so I never looked at Dennis's traits before. I don't know why I looked at his combat stats and his other abilities. I never looked at his stats before. Dennis's traits are unconvincing. Dennis has never won a debate in his life. Perfectionist. Dennis strives for perfection in his walk and will naturally produce better quality walks at more expensive time. However, making low quality project will accept them. Additionally, they may rarely quit a project mid-attempt if they don't like it's going, which reduces his global walk speed by 35%. Dennis will quit what he is doing if he doesn't like the direction it's going in. Dennis's child is fuck's sake!
What did you say?
It's all his fault.
Of course
He's a
it's all his fault.
perfectionist. He will
Man, fuck this
quit what he
guy.
will doing if he doesn't like the direction it's going.
Oh my god,
My child is
including
being a fuck.
parenthood.
Fuck the child.
That's not how that works. That's not how parenthood works.
And now here's the thing. Dennis is unconvincing. He has never wanted to be in his life. He's also craven. When there's a fight, he is the force to run away.
Oh, so
He's
a
a
pussy.
bitch. He's useless. He's a bitch, and he's the biggest problem of your entire ship. I want you to realize this, and I would like to be the one to put him down.
Throw him out the airlock.
Nah, he doesn't deserve an airlock. Just grab a fucking 9mm.
So does this
It
mean
would be more humane.
So does this mean he cheated on his wife because of his perfectionist view that she was no longer it after she had a miscarriage due to him choosing to eat a sandwich over saving his daughter?
I guarantee you it was not a perfect sandwich. which is
I don't
worse.
know if that's actually what's going on in the code, but if it is, that's good. That is both fucking
No, here's the thing.
horrific and
I don't
hilarious.
know. I don't know if the perfectionist code is coded for dealing with things like feeding child. However, lore-wise,
The
Based
baby
on
just
how
starts
it's
crying, and it's
described
just
and
like, oh, I can't
everything.
handle this. I can't handle this.
Literally based off the description and what we've seen so far, yeah.
okay, I am now commanding Dennis to feed the baby. If he does not feed the baby, I am going to kill him.
Feed Dennis to the baby.
Have Jumper murder him.
Justice for baby.
Justice
He
for
won't
baby.
feed the baby. We will feed the baby with Dennis.
Holy Dennis' opinion of daughter, minus 45. She cries.
Kill him.
Baby.
Kill him.
Kill him.
Airlock.
Justice
Die.
for the baby.
Kill him.
Now, I have to say, I can't blame Dennis for, well, I mean, I can, but I can blame him for not liking his daughter because he cries, but the fact that the crying upsets him is just a bio-coded trait of human life.
No, it's
Okay.
true.
True.
But minus 45 opinion is not.
Killing him.
And kill him.
Minus 45 is like
all
hatred
roads
territory for
lead to Rome.
relationships.
All roads lead to
In
Rome.
Rimworld, right?
And
If
spoiler
I-
alert, Rome happens to be his murder.
If I remember correctly, minus 45 is basically hatred territory in Rimworld relationships.
I think, well, I'm looking at his tab. He has minus 45 because she tried, but he does have plus 30 because she's his daughter. So it looks like at the moment it's balancing out.
Minus 15 is not balancing out.
That's true. It's still minus 15.
Minus 15
Okay,
is not
minus 15 is
balancing.
neutral.
Well, he just got a plus 8 because he fed her. And she
Holy shit,
giggled,
he
which made-
actually fed her?
Yes, I was watching. He did feed her the whole way through. I just had to command him to do it.
About fucking time.
We just had to impose God's wrath upon him in order for him to feed his daughter.
I don't know why, but just imagining Mary's just showing off this weird thing she found in the middle of this boss fight.
Feed the baby, Dennis.
I don't think his life is worth all that much. All I'm saying.
Yeah.
What do you mean? That's all you're saying? That's a lot to say to a person. Yeah, and I still think it's still not enough.
I think it's still
I think I
not
could say
enough.
worse.
Now, so I guess think about it. Like Dennis was really important early game because he was the only one who had high enough animal skill to actually tame the dragons, and the dragons were my entire defense. But I no longer have dragons, and now my only animals are like cows and chickens.
So
Yeah.
you
Oh
really
no,
could
your
throw
cows
him
and chickens
out.
are gonna revolt.
Could
So-
you
The
imagine?
cows.
You should be able to throw him out
Imagine.
very easily.
The animal
You should
uprising.
actually be able to feed him to the animals.
How's I'm gonna feed him to a cow?
I don't know.
Cows will eat a lot of stuff. You'd be surprised.
Like I know the chickens would have no qualms.
This is interesting. Slaya,
Dennis, why are you going to bed? Your child is crying due to starvation. I have the game on triple speed, so things go quickly.
okay, sorry.
He went to bed.
random Side thing. Robots are gonna be able to get psychic powers now?
Oh,
Oh, let's go.
What?
Stellaris.
You can get-
robot psychics.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Psychic
I just had like a
That's
I thought you were
something.
about to. I thought that you I thought you just sentenced the entire human race. to
Yavin
extinction.
will
I thought that's what was
rise.
happening too. I'm glad. Maybe it's just because I'm a little choked, but I was like, oh my god, we're screwed.
We're all dying.
We're dead.
Sorry. I should have prefaced with it being Stellaris, but I just saw a thing.
Thank
Apparently, there's a
you.
new
Oh my
DLC
God.
called Shadows of the Shroud. It's
No,
a redevelopment of the entire Shroud mechanics. For
Yeah, I thought you
psychics.
just. I thought you had just fucking sentenced the entire human race to extinction just now.
Yeah, like you
You're
read
just
a
like,
news
hey, by the
article,
way.
and I was like, what do you mean? You can't
Oh
just
yeah,
say
by the
that.
way, all the machines in Franka are now psychic.
Yeah, a study came out from Bloomberg, and
Okay,
apparently a
okay,
lot of
which-
Teslas
which-
are just connected to each other and are telling each other to crash into each other. Huh?
Which great old one
Oh.
warlock came to town and decided to psychically awaken the traumatized puppet people?
No, clearly the roaming warband of Goliaths came to Franka because they learned there was good crumping there. And while there, they got crumped and their bits got put into people's heads because they're shiny.
God damn,
Oh,
why is that
no.
possible given
Oh.
given the shit I've written about Franka? Damn it. That is something they would do.
Right.
Okay, so if it's okay, I would like for us to get started on session.
Yes. Short session this week, I assume, as we're probably doing the boss fight and not much else.
Boss fight, a little RP after. So yes, it is going to be a short session. I haven't had the energy or really want to finish up any other stuff I had planned. Multiple reasons, as you guys understand.
Yeah.
But
It's all good.
but yeah, just boss fight, bit of RP afterwards. All right.
I've got about as much focus for ass kicking a boss. The inner machinations of the Franken political machine are a little bit beyond me right now. I mean, they're always beyond Giuseppe, but that's a different point.
In my entire defense, I've never looked at the geopolitical anything. I just was like, all these people kind of assholes. What if I just slaughter all of their nobles? I would like you to know, and I want it to be very well known to all of you. Brib, no clue what was going on. He saw what was going on to the people, and was like, man, these nobles gotta just die.
No. That's fair. Yeah, also Brib, the political mastermind of the party.
Yeah, that was
For all the stuff he's done.
Brib's immediate thought process Immediate thought process. The moment that it was brought to his attention of how bad, like Brib was already going to kill like a couple of the nobles. It wasn't going to be nearly as thorough as it is now. Because we got locked up. He was just gonna vent some anger. He was gonna show. He was the example. It was like, haha. And then he was brought upon a maid that, upon enough healing, recalls back memories from years ago.
You guys have no idea how long those maids have been like that.
Yeah.
No,
so
we don't.
That's gonna be a problem, not for me. That's gonna be a problem for the Duchess. Do you know why it's a Duchess's problem?
Why is it the Duchess's problem?
Because I'm the Duchess's problem.
Just imagine when we kick down our doors like, hey, yo, we killed your boy toy.
Boys, hey, so I just killed most of your nobles. I'm not done. I'm not finished. I got a little bit more to go, honestly.
I've got a little bit more to go.
I'm being honest. You can't fault me there. She could try the insight check all she wants. It's always gonna tell her that I'm just being dead ass.
Yes.
Alrighty then. So, you guys have broke
like the
into
donkeys
the
outside.
Grand Duchess's party, began slaughtering nobles and creatures and all kinds of things. Mary nearly got to Duchess before she seemed to be rescued by an individual, and she called forth this thing from under the floor. Giuseppe, you were able to summon back your sword, which seemed to be the direction you summoned it from, seemed to have been this creature.
I literally yoinked my sword back from its pocket.
A shitbag.
Yes.
As you do.
So you know how. Congratulations!
Do I
you
sense
now have
Ruby?
the powers.
Do I sense Ruby?
My power's back.
Immediate check. I want Ruby.
Yes, you
Give me
do
my
sense Ruby. You sense her. You sense Ruby. You sense her on the edge of. She's on the where the Grand Duchess was in the previous scene. Up on.
I'm having
like, a
her
stage.
turn into whatever the fuck she wants. She has full reign of everything.
You said go.
These people are about to witness why the other country has not turned us to enemies. Like, do not. There's a reason why our Grandpa Hori has continued to grow in status and not decrease. There's a reason.
Whip, I'm not sure if I showed you, but if you look in Odd, I sketched out Melee in armor with shoulder-mounted cannons operated by Blib and Bonnie.
Yes.
Based.
We need to get those mounted on her
based.
soon, but yes.
Oh, PB, could you repost the art of the armor?
Yes, hold on.
Yeah, I hope the Duchess's boy toy is really, really, really prepared because Brib is not happy. Mary isn't happy. You got a
Neither
party of
you are happy.
Hey, don't worry. Mary didn't draw blood from the Duchess, but she did brand the Duchess with the Mark of Sekhmet with her sacred weapon by summoning it in the same tile as the Duchess.
That is
fantastic. That just
Mhm.
means that we have location on her. That bitch ain't going away.
Branded tracking. Hell yeah.
Come here, motherfucker. Put them paws up. I'm about to fist fight this bitch.
But yes, if you look at General, Mary's armor. And she is wielding basically the fucking giant's hammer from Skyrim.
No, these nobles are about. These nobles have been witnessing why the other country has not bothered to fuck with us. There are reasons. We have made it very clear.
So, this creature now stands all before you as hold on. As you all feel a rush of magic suddenly seem to surge over the room, as it seems to get faster.
Oh.
Oh my.
And
Congrats, the boy toy has a little bit more
Self-casted
power.
haste.
let me just go find our let me go find last week's or last session's thing.
Hey DM,
Yes.
what level are we?
7. Have been for a while.
Yes, you are. I will say that you guys are actually very close to getting a level up.
Yeah.
I figured it's about time.
Oh, you don't understand. I'll make sure this motherfucker's a level up. I'm going to tear him fucking limb from limb. These motherfuckers think they can play.
Dear God.
They don't understand what they've unleashed. I didn't start it, for the record.
Okay, so
Okay, so it seems
my
by
defense.
forcing Dennis to feed the baby multiple times a day, every day, is slowly actually improving his opinion of her because now they're spending time in bonding. So now he actually likes her.
Wild concept. Be with your daughter.
Wild.
wild. All right. First up is Brib.
Fantastic. I am going to give the instruction of to Ruby.
All right.
Hold on. Actually, I have an amazing instruction that I'm going to read to Ruby.
All right.
I just need to.
What are you planning on doing?
Brib's manic cackling pleases me.
On. It's somewhat well known. It's fine. It's.
Hey, come on. Tell me what you're doing.
God damn it! Where the fuck are the scripts?
What?
I need what he says. Damn it!
Holy, what the hell?
What?
So the bimbophage, she was low on blood, and these insectoid people raided me, and I captured one of these random insectoid people.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Like, let me pull up this person so you can understand. Oh, dang it. And so this is this.
God, this thing's pissing me off right now.
This is the bug person. And I was looking at the bimbophage's socials, and the number one social was "I hate my son." And I'm like, "Wait, what? You have a son? What is this?" And I clicked
Okay.
on it, and when I clicked on the sun, the camera swaveled over to the insect.
Ready?
What?
Interesting.
What?
Okay, the vampire bimbo's
I mean,
son is an
they look kinda
insectoid?
true.
Because, and now I'm looking at his childhood. A member of a royal family, he was exiled for shaming his family. And as adult, he became a bloody warmongering warmonger, trying to claim his own territory across the land before he set upon this hive and was captured and turned into an insectoid and was shackled to the hive mind. And then after years of that, he raided this colony simply because they sensed toxic waste and wanted to eat it and kill off all the non-insectoids. And the one person who survived the raid, who I just grabbed because they went down without dying right away, was this person. So the person who I've set as the blood form for Escher to feed off of has been her long lost exiled son.
Oh boy!
And he hates her because she's not an insectoid. He's holding her prisoner. She's fed on him, and she ate human meat because she's a vampire. And she mostly hates him because he's become a mutant bug person who doesn't approve of cannibalism, which is not the teachings of the vampire way that she taught him. And I'm like, what the
Look
heck?
in general.
I feel like she became a vampire after he left.
No, because she was a vampire first and then exiled him.
Oh,
Because he rejected the vampire way.
Oh, okay, that makes a lot more sense.
Interesting.
No, it really doesn't. What are the odds?
I don't know. Hello, Rose 18. Welcome to the stream.
Wait, he's a
We
male.
are talking rim
He's
chaos
really good
while
at
pretending
animals.
to fight a boss.
I mean, he is a male
If you
who's
look in
good at animals.
general, that's what I want to do, essentially. For Ruby's awakening.
You want to pull a Helsing? Go
So
on. do
maybe
the
I
speech.
recruit him. I
Yeah.
know the
Come on,
relationship
is Rick
between
going
mother
for a
and
walk?
daughter.
Go
I'm sending Ruby for a walk. When
Okay.
hope is gone, undo the law and send this before a midnight walk. Just a little bit.
Hey,
of
God, I have to ask,
walk.
is Bib able to order those cost wards while he has 30 layers of Sekhmet's blessing?
I'm not saying it out loud. It's a command to Ruby.
Oh, okay.
He's ordering Ruby to
You
undo
think
the
I'm
law.
You think I'm insane enough?
Well,
While
Rib,
knowing the amount of blessings that you've put on this fucking character?
you all hear a
Bro, I'm gonna-
rumbling behind the creature as suddenly the sound of shattering metal, a sound of flight before slamming down next to you, Rib. It's a very familiar looking construct.
Wait, Ruby doing a what? Ruby doing a what?
Look at what Ruby up to.
Just imagine this thing, except Ruby red scaled armor.
Image in general?
Yes, he should look very familiar because you guys did a lot to try and make him happy.
I'm glad Ruby understood the assignment. I'm going to hurl an insult at this creature.
All right.
DC 16.
What? How do you try to insult this creature?
Raggedy clothes, whack cape, bad monarch.
L plus ratio plus no drip.
Essentially.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, what is the party members' current drip amount?
Brit?
Giuseppe, considering we're not in our usual
I'm a-
clothes, Giuseppe's probably sitting about a 4.
Well, I probably have just my normal looking jester's clothes.
No, that
I
was
give myself a
stolen.
modest like, oh, what do I have then? It's a
You-
good question.
You basically just kind of in a little vest and and basically your underpants. Brit.
You're in a Borlap's prison sack
Yeah.
like Skyrim.
I think I can rock this shit at least a 5.
Mary and
I
Bonnie.
might end up stealing some
Mary's
people's
clothes
clothing
weren't
after
stolen.
this.
She's just in her fairly normal outfit, but she's also
No,
wearing
Mary's in
fucking
siege.
plate
Mary's
armor.
in siege plate.
Yeah, I was about to point
Oh,
that out. So I think she's rocking at least a solid 8.
For the audience at home,
Audience at
asking,
home.
what is siege plate? Okay, so you take heavy plate armor, and then you do even more.
So you get heavy plate, and then you heavy plate your heavy plate.
Yeah.
Mhm.
This is kind of armor that is used to break sieges.
And what do you mean armor that's used to break sieges? I'm glad you asked. So when you get this really big bitch to just fucking go forward really quickly in reinforced, you get a good result. Not for the enemy commanders, they typically panic. But for you get a good result.
All right.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you'd like to do? Is that your full turn, Brib?
Well, whatever Ruby is able to do, if
They had
Ruby
to
is
use
still
their
able to
full
move.
action in order to do all that.
Fantastic.
So they'll be
Understandable.
able to do stuff next turn.
Understandable. That's really all I wanted to do. I wanted to explain how fucked they were and then get Ruby back home. How fucking dare they?
All right. The monstrous thing before you will raise up its blade. And we'll do a flurry of blows.
Are we using initiative order from last session?
Yes,
Does somebody have that written down somewhere?
I wrote it down and reposted it into general. It's right underneath Mary's siege armor image.
Good.
Huh?
All right, in party order, in the way I have you lined up on right below, we have Mary hit, Bonnie hit, Giuseppe miss, Brib just barely missed. As Bonnie and Mary, you two will carry. Hold on.
Wait, can I use my reaction and take the block action since I'm wielding a great weapon?
I was gonna ask so.
Yes, that will boost your AC just barely enough for you to block it.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mary,
Bonnie will still get hit.
Bonnie, you wanted to say something?
Oh no, I mean, yeah, actually, Bonnie also has the ability to use a reaction as the block action with her greatsword, according to my feeds. Would that help any?
Unfortunately, it's just over the bonus that you'd get.
Mm-hmm.
The bonus is +4, doesn't it? Let me check.
Yeah, but I'm
Block.
not wearing anything.
Ah,
We ran in here in our skivvies.
oh, that's right.
Mary's the only
It's
one in
just
actual
Mary who
army
has-
right now.
It's just wait. Question.
Yes.
What is Mary's AC at the moment?
I'll say that
Because the benefit-
I'll say that's been lined up that the benefit you've built up is worn off, and you need to build up a new one.
Okay, that is fair. Okay.
So this
So
is basically a
siege
whole new
plate,
combat
because it's
counter.
heavier than heavy plate, or heavier than full plate, because a full plate is an 18 AC. So siege plate would be what, 19 AC at least?
19 or 20, as I would say.
It does no. Well, the thing about Siege Plate is it has base 18 AC, but the
Mhm.
amount of movement I take on my turn grants me a benefit AC until my next turn.
All right. So Bonnie, you will take 6 plus 8. You will take 14 damage, 8 of which is slashing, and 6 is fire. As it hits you with this
Okey-dokey.
flaming sword.
Rude.
Food.
Next up will be Mary.
Mary is going to swing her big hammer.
Alright, you may swing the big hammer.
I have not actually added the big hammer. I forgot to do that.
Just quickly add the big hammer into your sheet.
1 second. No, I'm just gonna check to see what the stats were real quick.
Alright.
There you go. Okay, I have it pulled up. I'm gonna roll a d20. That is going to be an 25 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. It needs to make a strength save.
Alright. It passes.
Okay. It also has disadvantage on its next attack.
Understood.
And then I'm going to use my War Cleric feature to make another attack as a bonus action.
Mhm.
Well, wait, first I need to roll the damage die. That's 4d6, so 15 plus 5 for 20 bludgeoning damage.
Alright.
And that is going to be a 22 to hit.
That just barely hits.
Mm-hmm. For a
We take
another
bareleys in
14
this
damage,
household, I'll have
and
you
it needs
know.
to make another save.
Alright. It just barely passes again.
Okay. That is my turn.
Alright. Next up would be Giuseppe.
Right. And I just got my sword back.
Yes.
Do 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 do. That's damage to hit. Get to hits. Wow, that is kind of so low. Oh, wait, that is not damage. Alright, I am going to go for... Add my sheet. Where's my sheet? That is correct. Equals... I am going to start with casting. Where are you? Come on. Where are you? Yep. Bonus action. Shadow Blade.
Alright.
So now I do more damage.
Very nice.
We're in full light, aren't we?
Yep.
Yeah.
It is a very light, heavily lit ballroom.
Yep. I figured as much. I just figured I'd ask, because if it's a dim light or darkness, I gets advantage because of Shadow. But I didn't think we was. I'm doing this with all the extra damage. And then just to open, no, actually, I'm not gonna throw.
I actually have an
Eldritch
idea
Smite on
for you.
that. I only got 2 slots, and I want to save one for Hellish.
I have an idea. I'm gonna run some past you, PB.
Okay.
I'm gonna schwonk. Do I have lucky? Please tell me I have lucky so I can reroll that.
I do not believe you've earned the lucky feat yet. Yeah, no, you do not.
I do not have the lucky feat, no. And I'm a half elf, so I don't have like short luck or anything.
Unfortunately, unless anyone has a inspiration or something, which I don't think anyone does at the moment.
No, Mary's kind of spent.
I have a bardic inspiration actually.
Does not allow me re-rolling the thing though.
Unfortunately,
No.
that must be given on your turn as well.
Yeah, that is. Wait, what's the subclass of bard that lets them? What is, it's not. I don't think it's reaction bardic inspiration. No, is it? No, I don't know. I don't remember where I was going with that. I was just thinking like, wasn't there a subclass of bard that lets them throw out bardic inspiration on not their turn? But no, I don't remember what if that being a thing.
But you do
Could
not
be. I thought that
have
was a thing, but
anything to
I do not have
re-roll.
anything to reroll. That is just the one.
Oof. And you do
That is
not
true.
have a second attack, do you?
I do.
Well, there's your chance.
I do. I am wielding my hex blade, so I do get another attack. It's just like that is a nat one. Who does anyone get hit?
No.
Good. No one's close enough to be affected by my blunder. Here we go again. Wow, I'm rolling low today.
Yep, that misses completely. As this thing,
Mm.
as when you try to swing at this thing, Giuseppe, you're finding you haven't used your hex blade in a little bit, so it's a little awkward. You need to get used to its weight again.
I'm used to having the heft of the sword and the heft of my armor, and I'm just a little too zealous right now.
Exactly. Right, let's see here. What the fuck did Cardi just post? Okay, now it is the monster's turn. As it will focus its attacks on you, Mary.
Oh.
Oh wow, that is only 2 hits.
Mm-hmm.
And hold on, let me just find another 2 of these. There's the other D6. As you will take a combined 12 physical damage and 11, 13 fire.
So that is 25 total.
25 total, yes. Though I do believe that you do have
No,
fire
I resist
resistance.
fire.
Yeah. So that will be halved. So the fire resistance will be half down to 6.
6. Okay, so I'm going to take 19 total damage.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Still out.
Of course. Alright. That will be its current turn. As oh, actually, wait a moment. Actually, no, I'll save that. Yeah, and that it will be its current turn. As it
When the
as
DM says he'll save that.
as the creature will hold its blade in, as the creature will hold its blade in its hand and will just continue to stare at you all with indifference and mild hatred.
Only mild. I'm not doing my job enough. Hold on.
Quick, Brib, we must antagonize him more.
Bonnie,
Yep, no,
it is your turn.
that is
What do
exact.
Benoit do?
Come on, Benoit Blade.
Benoit's just gonna start doing her running like she always do. Cause I gotta unfortunately be right up on him.
Of course.
I believe in you.
Benoit Blade. Let it rip.
Sword she's carrying.
Benoit,
You want me to move forward?
let it rip.
That's the first one. I don't know if a 16 hits. I don't know if I need to move forward on the Roll20 map.
Oh no, the map right now is just basically for show of grandness of battle.
Neat.
Basically, you do your movement. It's just how I had originally set this up that I realized, oh wait a minute, I don't want to give my players by accident.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's fair. And then she's gonna jump and swing again.
That hits.
And oh, sorry, I rolled the wrong one.
Oh.
I think that hits.
That one will probably hit.
Yeah, no, that definitely hits.
I have a
And then
feeling that one hits.
her bonus action on her downswing.
Oh,
That hits as well.
Oh, that.
Oh,
Look at
Bonnie.
the
Hold
twos,
on.
nat
Did the
sixes, and the plus
did the
5.
16 hit?
Wait,
16
hold on.
did not.
Okay, so then I just need to add the last two. Let's see.
That
18.
17
That
should
is-
be
that is
Mjolnir's
three
Fury because
big
it's
hits.
two.
Oh yes, no, that is
That
That's
last
Mirrodin's
one is
Fury.
indeed.
Mirrodin's Fury. Roll 2 more 6s.
Roll 2 more 6s.
I hate to interrupt our regularly scheduled Rimworld, but I wish to bring something to the attention of the party. A
Mhm.
mechanoid ship crashed next to my ship, and it was full of Scythers. They're dual blade wielding mechanoid deathbots.
Have you tried killing them?
Oh no! Quick, send Dennis at them.
Yep.
No,
true.
see,
True.
Dennis and Jumper were out doing field walk, and they had to pass by the ship, which woke it up, and all the mechanoids were going after them. The mechanoids started to go after Jumper, but Dennis, with a grappling hook, shot one and pulled it to him, causing them all to swarm him instead, allowing Jumper to get to freedom.
Oh damn.
Yay, Dennis! You finally did something once in your worthless life.
Dennis
Shit.
has died, but that bought time for all my other forces to rally up.
So Dennis is dead?
Dennis is dead.
Oh, thank God.
He
Dennis
finally did something
sacrificed
useful for
himself.
once.
To save Jumper.
He finally did something useful for once.
Holy shit. It only took him a while.
I was not expecting this.
Thank God. He has perished. That's all I need.
Okay. Bonnie, you have done a lot of damage to boss. Yes.
Yes, that's it. That's my turn.
Excellent. Yes.
With that, we will go to top of our initiative, which is the Mary. Or no, which is the Brib.
It is me, it is I.
It is you.
Well, step number one, I'm going to climb on top of Ruby and charge.
Oh no. Dennis dying caused Dennis's pets to go manhunt her there and alone in the room with the baby.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Ah, well, what's another child.
Dennis, even in death, you still fuck up.
What's another
He
18
died
years?
in death. I feel like
He died a hero's death, but his death caused more problems.
just melee attack. Just punch the cat. It's just a cat. No, don't shotgun the cat.
Don't shotgun the cat. Only in RimWorld will you have to tell people not to shoot a cat. Well, looks like meat's back on the menu, boys. So you climb onto the Ruby's back.
Yep, and I'm gonna have Ruby just charge.
All right. Hold on. Ruby will charge forward. Oh wow. Okay. Hold on. Let me just grab all my dice.
Oh boy.
As with a solid nat 20, the construct that Ruby has become will swing its mighty warhammer, dealing
Oh shit.
15, 6, 9. Dealing a solid 24 damage.
Okay. Nice. I still have all my gear, which means I don't have my free bird.
Unfortunately, no, you do not have access to Freebird.
However, from up atop of a great distance, I will cast Minor Illusion. And Giuseppe, I'm going to give you what you need to make advantage or to have advantages on your stuff. Or whatever.
Wait, you're giving me a what?
You needed it to be what, dim in here? For you to
Dim
have
or darkness?
Oh, fantastic.
I
I'm
don't
just going Minor
need
Illusion.
it to be.
Yeah, you don't need it to be, but it would be nice, huh?
That is true.
All right. So, Brib, what do you do with the minor illusion?
I'm going to have it like a thin gray veil over all of the room, so it essentially is covering the lights so that it is dim in here.
Ah.
So that way, it's also not taking up a lot of energy to upkeep because it's just a thin veil that's pretty like it's. I'm just going
You
for
all
dim. I'm not
watch
going
as
for
a slightly transparent veil is placed over the top of the room. The lights become the room becomes a bit more dim. The mood lighting is much more fitting for an epic boss.
The image can't create sound, light, smell, or any other sensory effect. I don't know if that means it's allowed to dim the lights.
I asked
No,
beforehand.
it can't.
Oh, damn it.
It must be no larger than a 5-foot cube, so like you will not be able to get all the lights either.
No.
Ah.
Well, I could just blur you, huh?
Oh, that's also useful.
Fuck it. I can't do
Give
something
me.
theatrical. I'll just blur you.
I mean, that would basically be quote unquote soft cover. So that'll be just an extra 2 to my AC.
Yep. Blur is very useful.
Unless it sees through the illusion.
You do not know that.
Does it see? You will not know. For now, at least.
You haven't a clue.
Indeed.
I wonder if it was even going to be able to notice that I did that. Interesting. Who knows? I'm gonna call it. Oh wait, is that hair that it's on top of it, or is that like a helmet?
That's the helmet. If you scroll up, you can see a much better image of it.
Why are you meowing at me like that? I didn't do anything to you.
Yeah, if you look in general, here's a repost.
Oh, I see. Whack helmet. I see. From a top.
Guessing a fucking vicious mockery again.
No, I don't have an action to do so. I'm just calling it helmet whack.
I see.
Talking's a free action. Free action.
All right.
I can insult it on my free actions.
All right, their creature will go next. As everyone, please make me a DC 19 dexterity saving throw.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Dexterity saving.
I
throw.
cleared that. I got a +7 to my 14, so that's
I got a
a
9.
21.
If anyone's within 10 feet of me, you gain a +3.
That would give me a
for saving
12.
throw.
+3.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oof, that is only a 7.
Oh,
I got a 21.
Bonnie got a 9.
Mary and Bonnie, twinsies as always.
Ruby fails as well.
It's doing the spin.
I might be only who does succeed?
You
Just me?
Brib is the only one who succeeds.
Holy shit! Why?
Mary has no peripheral perception in this with this helm.
Oh, God.
She literally didn't see it coming.
You'll never see it coming. All right. So everyone, you all watch as the creature grips its blade hard within its hand. Flames begin to erupt along its blade as it will drag it across the floor in front of it, unleashing a tidal wave of flame. And everyone, except for Brib, will take.
I still think the only reason I passed is because I was on top of Ruby.
Everyone will take 25 fire damage.
Ouch!
As the
20?
25. Mary, that is lowered by half for
25.
you. Brib, it is
So I'll
also
take
lowered by
12.
half for you because you passed the check.
Ouch.
Ow.
All right. And then it will attack with its sword. We'll launch a flurry of attacks with that sword. And
Goshing.
one will hit Ruby, and one will hit you, Brib. As Ruby, as I'm keeping track of Ruby's health, so don't worry. But you will take. You will take 13 points of damage.
Ouch.
8 physical, 5 fire. All right. Next up will be Mary.
Mhm.
As you have seen
Um,
this colossal thing but using its fiery blade quite effectively, even against you, who is blessed to be a bit more resilient to heat.
mhm. I'm gonna spend all of my spell point.
Oh,
Gonna pull back with the hammer, make an attack. That misses.
that misses very hard.
Well, there go all my spell points.
Well, oof.
You don't have any rerolls.
Wait,
or
this is
anything of that
concentration.
nature?
It'll keep going until I hit with it.
Nice.
Good save. Good save.
There's just a golden aura as the visage of the Ankh appears on the end of the hammerhead. And bonus action attack. Please hit. That misses.
That misses as well. Even with your bonuses, that unfortunately misses.
My gods.
Which is weird.
The one time you guys aren't like getting insanely good rolls.
That blow has staggered Mary, and she's uneasy on her feet.
Clearly.
I just need a turn to warm up.
Next up
We're all
will
still
actually
getting.
be.
She's still getting used to her stuff.
Next up will be Giuseppe. She hasn't worn anything
All right.
like this since basic.
Here we go. Swoosh.
That misses.
Swoosh.
That misses as well. We're getting close.
You're almost there.
Next in line is the boss. As it will let out another flurry of attacks.
Don't know.
One hit on Bonnie, one hit on Giuseppe.
It hit me.
Yes.
Yay. Reaction time.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Can it make a dex save? 15.
all right. It passes.
It passes. Okay, it only takes half damage.
Ah, I see. You're doing the funny thing.
The hellish rebuke. But, you know, because I rolled 30 damage, it's 15 damage. So burn with hellish fire.
All right. What is the damage? How much damage?
I feel like it's
15. That's halved
All right.
because it made the save.
15.
I think it's
So,
halved again because
You
I think
only
it's
take
resistant to
15, not the
fire.
full 30.
Wait, it's a thing. It's just a construct.
You, Giuseppe, as you get hit, you feel an instinctive wave of energy run through you. You snap and watch as flames are erupting around this construct with a slight hint of purple to them.
Hmm.
As the fire clings to it for a moment before it will go out. The magical fuel, petering out for the moment.
Mm.
As next up will be Dabani Lath.
Ooh. Well, I gotta heal some of my bones.
I need to heal all of my bones. I'm at 20 something.
Bunny is at 28, yeah. Out of, yeah. So let's fix that. But I still
24.
have just this one bonus action, so I'll do that. Hiya! For
Yeah.
10 damage.
That
That's all I got.
that does do something. As Bonnie, as your sword strikes down onto this creature, you watch as you actually watch as something drops. See, as you slice into it, you see parts of its mechanical insides for a moment before something seems to catch on its insides before being slung out of the hole you've created in it, dropping at your feet a golden earring. A very familiar golden earring.
Hey, that's mine!
Ooh.
Yeah, fucking bastard.
Are they using our shit?
It seems like they're using our shit.
They're
As
using our stuff.
I'm picking my shit
as
up
this
and putting it back
happens,
in its
the
place on my
construct
ear.
for a moment falls to its knees as its hand slams into the ground, breaking open the fine wood as it reaches in. You all feel something strange. Mary, you feel a sudden wave of sickness come over you as
Huh.
it as this thing reaches into the floor and pulls out the dark blade you see in the image.
Huh.
As it stands back up and lets out a mighty, rage-filled roar. First up is Brib. What will you do?
Call it rude, and then heal myself.
Okay.
That's step number one. I'm calling it rude and healing myself.
Of course. Ruby shall do their attack.
I'll be up 10 health. Sure, fuck it. 10 health is better than no health.
Ruby tries to swing its hammer, but the creature seems to be moving a bit faster.
I dislike that. Extra rude.
As it will go now. As this creature will raise both blades, and you all see as it raises both blades into a flurry of attacks. Okay.
That might not be a bad idea.
And... Okay. Everyone takes a hit. With Mary and Giuseppe taking a hit from the Sword of Darkness, and Bonnie and Brib taking a Sword of Flame.
Hey.
Right? Depends. I need the d8s. First is the Sword of Flame. Alright. Giuseppe and Mary, you both take 8 slashing damage. And with Giuseppe, you will also with Giuseppe, you'll take 11 necrotic.
Slashing, you said?
Mm-hmm.
8 slashing.
8 slashing and 11 necrotic. With Mary, you taking 7 necrotic. As you both feel as if the sword is trying to drain your very life. And that will be its turn.
Hmm.
And with that, Mary, it is your turn now.
I'm gonna try bonking it again.
Give it a try.
Does a 22 hit?
Yes, it does.
Ooh, I have instructions that I'll be giving soon.
A 22 does indeed hit.
Okay, now it needs to make 2 saving throws.
What types?
Strength save.
Alright. It fails both.
It's knocked 10 feet back and falls prone twice.
So you just see this
Bro.
mighty thing just knocked to its knees as it's kind of Mary's hits have kind of warped its arms into and legs into a kind of pretzel.
Wait. Hey, PV, how far back is the wall?
I would say about 20 feet.
So I've smashed it into the wall.
Oh, yes, you have. You have smashed this thing into the wall as you all hear the shattering of glass and the breaking of stone as it's just hanging on the edge.
PV, I would
Yes.
like to embrace 10,000 years of Minotaur martial tradition as Mary does something instinctual and lowers her head, and I would like to make a charging ram attack.
I will allow this, mostly because this sounds very epic.
I can't move Mary, but so Mary rams into this. It is prone. I don't know how that functions because it's so big she can still hit it square on.
Yeah, no, that works.
But Mary's goal is to grab this thing and keep running.
Oh. Alright.
And basically, I want to use the neighboring building to try and break this thing's back.
Holy shit. Roll me a grapple check with advantage.
Oh, 1 second. I first need to roll the damage for the hammer.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Okay, so this thing is going to take 33 bludgeoning damage.
All right.
And it has disadvantage on its next attack.
Of course.
So what am I rolling to make a charging grapple?
All right.
I could do athletics.
Yeah, I was about to say, please roll me an athletics check.
Nat 20 for 31!
Jesus Christ, woman!
Mary,
It was
full
meant to
siege
be.
plate just begins charging,
Mary,
slams into this thing like an NFL player and keeps going.
Mary, as you're doing this, can you please roll me 2 religion checks?
I would like to give
17 and 6.
I would like to give I will give 2 bardic inspirations to this.
You can do that on my turn?
I don't know. Can I give a bardic inspiration at all as reactionary? Because I think some part of me can. I think I can do reactionary bardic inspiration. Hold on.
You know what? Because this
I
is
don't
such
remember.
an epic moment, I could say that Brib, you were able to give 1 inspiration.
Fantastic.
Well,
have
I don't
1.
remember how bardic inspiration works. I apologize.
It's a D8.
Yeah. So add a D8 to whichever check you wish.
I don't think making the 6 a 10 will do much, but I'll take the 17 to a no, wait, that's right. My mistake. No, I used the wrong thing. I used the religion, but I'm supposed to use the other one because you let me use my wisdom.
Yes,
So
you use your wisdom, so that will actually change the 6 to something else if I remember correctly, because your wisdom's pretty high.
yeah, because religion is int, so it's -1, but it's actually supposed to be +4. So add a 5, so that's a 23 and an 11 +4, so that's a 23 and a 15.
All right, Mary. As you charge forward, you feel the power of your goddess flow through you. You feel the warrior part of Sekhmet cheer you on as you are charging forward. But you also feel something else. Something mighty, something ancient as the stone itself. Also seeming to guide your hand as you slam into it with such force that as you as your final step hits the edge of the window, it crumbles on the force of the step crumbles under the pure force as you hear the metal of its body creak and snap, and you slam it into the building just outside the window, not too far outside the window, as you are now on top of the construct, as you hear the sounds of groaning, whining, and just you just hear metal creaking, gears grinding, sounds that you don't fully understand, but you know that is damage to hell.
Mm-hmm.
As it tries to reach its two lower arms to grab hold of you. As you are still on top of it. That will next up will be Giuseppe.
All right.
As you all just watched Mary just fucking send this thing flying through a window.
So I'm gonna go up to it. It's prone, yeah.
It is on the other side of a building.
But it's prone.
Yes, it is prone, but it is outside melee range.
I move up to it.
It's like in another building across the street, basically.
Well, everyone else that's melee is gonna have to move up to it.
Yeah,
That's true. That's true.
I did knock
You
it across
caught
the
me.
street, so scene change.
Scene change. Hold on. I think I have
mean-
a decent map for this.
I could just stay here in Eldritch Blast.
No. We can do a scene change. You know what?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this will do. Actually, no. This one will do. As Mary's charge has slammed it into this building right here.
Mm-hmm.
So hold on, let me just.
And where?
You
Put it
guys
down.
are
Where are
basically
we?
kind of like over here.
We are like over here.
Yes.
Okie dokie.
This colossal thing is just embedded into the roof. Mary, you're like right here on top of it. Giuseppe, as you jump down, can you please roll me an athletics check?
Jump.
Because
Who said anything about jump?
because
I Misty Step.
Oh, okay. Sorry, you had me confused there.
Mobility for the win. But it is now prone.
Yes.
That means advantage. Swish. Ah.
That is a
Swish.
miss. That is a hit.
Hey! An 18. Oh, so close to a crit.
Very, very close, my friend, but unfortunately, no gasoline.
No. But still, 35 damage of various types.
Yes, as it is as it as Giuseppe, you tear deeper and deeper rents into it as it is groaning, as its body groans and seems to be tearing itself apart as the damage is as continues to mount. Mary, can you please roll me a dexterity saving throw?
Mhm. That's a 7.
Oh no. Okay, Mary. As you are standing on top of this monstrosity, your hammer in your hands, ready to deal some final blow to it. You watch as the other blade, the blade of darkness, that when it drew it, it gave you a headache. You watch as that blade is ignited with pure necrotic fire.
Oh no, I'm in danger.
As as a wave of darkness is suddenly envelops you, Giuseppe, and the creature. Everyone in this radius, please roll for me a Constitution saving throw. DC 18.
Constitution saving?
Yep.
That's a 7.
We don't have advantage. I'll just quickly toggle that off. Swoosh, swoosh. Hey, 22.
It is a how do I make that permanent? Hold on. Linker.
See, Ruby's about to have a lot of fun. Possibly.
There we go.
I might not, but Ruby will.
As it is this. As the thing, as the radius for the thing is this big. As just this entire area is just suddenly surrounded in a fog of darkness. Mary, you will take 2d12 necrotic for 13.
Mhm.
You'll take 13 necrotic damage. With Giuseppe, you will take half. So you will take 11 reduced to half, which is 6.
Okay, only 6. I'm down to just under 40 health.
All right, and it will actually also it will also activate something as Mary. You hear the ticking of a clock. A tick, 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 tick.
Hey DM, has Mary ever heard the ticking of a clock?
Actually, no. Actually, no. Actually, no. Mary has it. As Mary, you hear a strange noise that just goes tick, 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 then suddenly
Oh no, it's
stops.
a bomb.
As it suddenly stops as hold on. What is your AC, Mary?
Currently 28.
All right. You were hit 5 times by both. You were hit 5 times. 2 with the fire blade, 1 with the darkness blade. As suddenly, in a blur of movement, the blades stab into you repeatedly.
Can I use reaction?
That would only be able to block 1.
But it's until end of turn.
Well, no. I meant like the bonus would only be able to block 1 attack.
Oh dang, it got higher than a 32.
Yeah, no, it rolled really well for those attacks.
Well, I'm gonna do that to block the one.
All right, so you'll take.
Alright, well, opportunity attack then.
You will take
With
2.
Sentinel attacking Mary.
Yep, you may do that. So you take 2
Mhm.
fire, 2 of the fire, 2 of the dark. 1 moment. Let me just divide this up. That will be hold on. Fire. Okay, so that will be 12 damage, 12 slashing damage.
Mhm.
And then 14 fire. That will be lowered down to 8 right now.
7.
7. Lowered down to 7 fire. Now for the necrotic. As you will take 9 slashing and... Oh, wow, it really rolled low here. You'll take a measly 6 necrotic damage. Right? As that will end its turn.
And here's my op attack. Shwadoosh.
That barely hits. Okay, so minus 1. It is barely hanging on. With after that, Bonnie, you are the next one up.
Alright, I gotta cross some distance. Oh boy.
Please roll me an acrobatics check.
Uh, 12.
All right. It is not a good landing as you do hurt
I'm
yourself a
able
little.
to fall for pretty far. I'm fine. It's a couple of ankles. Who cares?
You do take 6 impact damage from the fall.
Fucking ankles. Jesus.
Fucking ankles. Fun fact: our ankles are actually supposed to be our knees if we were a different type of animal.
Is it so the? Is it dark forward or can Bonnie still see?
It's
Even
like
though
a
it's
light
misty.
fog.
All right, good enough. Bonnie basically is. We're on rooftop, right?
Yes.
Equivocally. Okay, so I'm going to say she's from rooftop descending to swing.
All right. We'll say that's about 20 feet.
Oh shit. Well, she doesn't have her clothes on for it to make a difference. I don't think.
Well, yeah, but still good to keep track of that info. That
Yes,
does
yes.
miss though.
That's okay. She's gonna keep swinging because she's mad.
Wait, but you have advantage because it's prone.
Oh, yes,
Oh,
you do. That
19.
still barely misses.
That's okay. I have jumping to do. Hiya!
All right, that that does hit.
Does a 20 hit? Oh, beautiful. And then one more for her bonus action. Hiya!
As Bonnie, you were angry. You just saw Mary get stabbed by this
Oh,
thing
I
like
did-
a fuck ton of times in a second.
Is it still prone? Should those all have been advantage or just the one?
You hit. Unless you
Okay,
want to
good.
try and
Cool,
hit
cool,
fish
cool.
for crits.
Once.
You're getting close.
That was better.
So, no matter what,
So she hits
Bonnie,
twice.
you get angry. You
No,
you
3
miss,
times.
you miss the actually no, you don't miss the first attack. Anyways, so Bonnie,
She just starts swinging.
you're angry. You come down. The blade just barely misses it, as then you just start going and just start doing a Beyblade move on top of it.
Her signature spin.
Just spin to win on top of it, as you hear the ever moving parts of its internals, the constant energy that seems to perforate it suddenly, as your blade tears through it, opening it wide open and leaving it still, as it is finally ended.
She's like, Bonnie's kind of dizzy on her feet while she just spins. She's like, is it down? Wait, I can't see. She has her eyes closed.
as the fog dissipates with its death. And you all stand on top of the rooftop. This monster slain, its blade still in its hands, and various questions in your hearts and minds. What
I
would
would
be the
love
first
Ruby
thing
to
you
grab
guys would
the.
like to do?
I'd
Ruby's
grab
grabbing
my
the blade.
shit.
Ruby's
I'm
grabbing
digging
the
in its
blade.
innards.
Yeah, I'm also digging in its innards for grab my
Mary,
own
who
shit, but
is
like I feel like
going to
Oh, yeah, get that
fall
sword.
to like one knee and slowly take off her helm as she just coughs up a lot of blood. As I am at 3 HP.
Holy shit!
Nice.
before
Actually,
digging in its
final
guts,
HP
I'm
count for
going
everyone.
to.
I'd actually like to know.
I did heal myself, so I'm at 42.
I
I am
also healed
sitting at
myself at
39.
34. I was at 24 before my 10 heal.
Mary did
Alright.
her job and she took all the damage.
I would like to heal Mary.
Someone had to. Yeah, I'll give you the 15 lay on hands I've got left.
Woo! That brings me up to 18.
As Mary, you are feeling sick as your friends come in to give you help.
Mhm.
Healing hugs, lass. It'll work. Just hold still.
And as you are as you're healing yourself and as you're all healing, Brib, the giant golem that is currently Ruby, will walk up to the blades and take them, stashing them in, basically just kind of stashing them into a satchel the construct has.
Look, in our defense, they took our shit. Now,
Yeah, so now
I'm
we
gonna
take
take
theirs.
their shit.
uh, so Bonnie, you start looking for your stuff within this construct, and it seems like various thing, like a lot of your guys' things were fused to the insides of this thing.
Bonnie's just haphazardly grabbing and like yanking the shit out. She's not being gentle. She's like, "It's mine. You give it back now."
I'm only being gentle to the things that have to be gentle with. Everything else that I can be rough with, best
Bonnie's
believe
never
I'm
been
just
gentle
yanking
a day
that.
in her life. She's yanking everything.
Giuseppe, you find your boots in like the thicker part of it where its legs are.
Blue, my son, are you in here?
Uh, you do not see Blue, but you do see Ruby. Kind of just kind of the construct just kind of, though it doesn't have facial expressions, it kind of just does a surprised gesture before turning back into Ruby. Both swords clattering to the ground as Ruby rushes back into the area you guys were just in. But you guys may take some time to regather your shit.
Where's Mary's staff and jewelry?
I can now have my free bird haste again.
You do
We
find...
finally beat it?
Hmm?
We finally beat it?
Yes, you guys were able to kill it. As it lays lifeless before you all.
I don't know why, but it feels slightly anticlimactic.
Really?
I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I did kind of think there was probably gonna be another half hour and that at least two of us would go down.
Honestly, same, but you pulling out those very, very good hits.
I think
kind
the
of,
ram. Yeah,
the ram really did fuck it over. I will say that.
The ram absolutely fucked it over. See, the alternative ending to this would have been Ruby curb stomping the fuck out of it, because I was about to instruct Ruby to jump up and slam down. I was coming from the top ropes, okay? Like
Give him the chair.
I will say, I did have some more stuff planned, but the narration called for a little bit of adaptation. So I do have to ask, what have you guys thought so far with this boss?
Fitting.
I would like
Indeed,
what
indeed.
you guys thought.
I think it was a fun fight. I do.
Mm-hmm.
It was a fun fight.
I'm
I
just
just
My-
kind of wish
warning.
there was more of it.
I would like to, as a small little after bit, I'm gonna have Ruby and myself rip off its head and just kind of stake it out front.
Yes, performing that little bit from the French Revolution.
Look, it's just a
My-
small warning.
My recommendation would have to be more HP.
Yeah, no, I did give this thing like, I gave this thing 300 health.
That
Hmm.
was 300 health.
You went through that a lot.
I did not realize that we were going through 300 health already.
To be fair, Mary kept chunking it.
Mhm.
Mary did keep chunking it.
So I will take that into mind. I'll just write this into my kind of
Maybe
notes.
maybe
Of,
500 HP is next.
But you know what? You know what? Maybe instead of HP, maybe it should have had a resistance.
Resistance. Ooh, true, true, true,
yes.
true.
I feel like giving it some resistances would have been. I did give it some resistances. Apparently, just not the types that were needed.
What resistances did it have?
It has immunities to charm.
Rude.
Well, conditional immunities are just default for constructs.
Yeah, no. It has default conditional immunities for constructs. It has damage resistance to fire and necrotic. Oh, I thought I gave it more. Huh, I might not have. That's weird. Well, again, stuff to think about for the future.
Mm-hmm. Otherwise, I do think it was fun. Also, I just want to imagine that Duchess lady's face when she looks back at her palace and sees her massive construct get slammed out the wall into a neighboring building. I know we'll never get to see it, but I like to imagine it's glorious.
Just the pure and utter shock.
Mm-hmm.
But you all are able to gather your equipment from the construct's body. Mary, you do find your staff hidden within it.
Excellent. Gonna yank that out.
It from the looks of it, it seems like they tried fusing all your guys' equipment and enchanted items into it to make it stronger. You're not exactly
Mary
sure.
has no idea what she's even looking at, and she's still trying. Mary's trying to find the person who was wearing this armor.
There is no person. There is gears, pulleys, what looks like bits of wood, but there's like tendrils growing off of him.
The knight got away.
I don't, Mary. I don't think there was a knight in here.
It was enchanted armor?
I think it
Elder
was.
Talos would tell tales about suits of armor that could walk by themselves. They were possessed by the ghosts of their wearers.
So that means the Duchess must be stuffing ghosts into suits of armor for an army.
That's so evil. This
Indeed, we
mad woman must
definitely
be
got.
stopped.
Mm-hmm. We cannot allow. God damn it! Come on.
Brib is behind you, like
Cannot
trying to
allow the
egg you to
horror
go
of this to
further.
happen. God, no, I can't do it. For some reason, I cannot do an Italian accent today.
I can't do
Well,
any accent.
Brib is behind Mary doing this because Brib wants the all clear. Brib wants give him permission.
Look, this is Giuseppe's your wingman right now.
Come on. Give me chaos. Give me chaos. Give me chaos. Give me the green light. Give me the green light. That's all I need.
Brib behind Mary, just get do the grabby hands. Just do it.
But yes, finally get my armors back on.
So,
And it's weapons. What's it got?
You find that it has two twin blades. Both must be wielded together for their full potential to be unlocked.
They're both long swords.
Yes.
I just look at my hexblade and I'm like, I got 3 meals for you.
Interesting.
Yoink.
I will say, just so you know, Giuseppe, these are very special blades.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that just means that the upgrades for his special weapon will be upgradier.
Maybe. Depends on how they
Who
pair
knows?
with
Roll
the
the roll.
system.
Roll the die.
If
We'll
you
have to
wish, you can
see.
spend.
We will.
You guys do also not really a bad. You guys on the place where you're displaying a bunch of stuff, you do find Brib. You actually do find Ruby tearing open a cage with blue in it, and there is a bag full of your various items that weren't equipped and potions.
Oh, thank God.
Mary finds her dress and she holds it up and she looks
My
down.
boy.
This dress was made for a lady who was 3 cup sizes smaller and 8 inches shorter.
Mhm.
It was already a small, tiny dress on her.
Mary just looking
The
down at
fabric was
herself, her old
already
dress.
protesting under the strain.
Just, just like, I'm gonna need a new dress.
Mhm.
As as you all gather back within the ballroom, the sounds of combat outside having died down as well. Hold on. Let me just clear out everything. Because there's a bunch of tinier battles happening in the background. As
They
you
look
all,
like tiny battles.
Oh yeah, how's the Black Bunny Bros Club doing?
uh, so after what seems like an hour or so, after after about let's just say about after about half an hour, the members of the Black Bunny Bros do end up coming in. With them looking around, just kind of admiring the architecture for a moment, if they all look to you guys. So, how'd it go?
Well, we killed a thing.
A thing?
A thing. It had 2 swords.
It protected the mistress. Mistress dies next time.
We missed her, didn't we?
She managed to slip away.
There was this
Mistress.
older man, very distinguished. He leapt down like a ballerina, and then he picked her up like a sack of potatoes and leaped away.
That's quite the imagination. Oh, quite
If
the
we were not
image.
quite, if we were not quite so inconvenienced at the time, we could have probably stopped him a little easier.
Yeah, I can imagine that the guards and whatever foul things are in here. He kicks the leg of one of the strange things that came in the middle of the fight and started attacking everything. So we missed her. Well, she's gone. That's
We'll find her. We'll find her.
all right. This is. He just kind of looks around again. This will have to be a start. As he also just
Have
looks
shit
around
back.
at all the bodies. That's also good to hear. You have your equipment. That'll make things a lot
Yep.
easier.
A
We are
lot
ready
easier.
for the tricks this time.
That's good to hear. We're
I'm gonna
good.
look over at Ruby. Ruby, you ready?
Ruby just gives a happy chirp.
Ruby, ready? We gotta get a necklace for
For Blue.
blue. For blue. Can you imagine
yes,
if we
my
get
sweet boy. It would be
Can you
too
imagine we
heavy.
get two fucking of the same amulet essentially?
We'll need to get some more emerald.
Yes, you
We do
guys
have
will need to
more.
get some more emeralds to get Blue a amulet.
That's fun.
Gotta
What's
make
a
sure
little
it's
bit
not
more
too
emerald?
heavy.
Is Blue okay?
Yes, both Blue and Ruby are okay. Blue is just a
It's
very
made of
cuddly
fluff.
into
He's
Bonnie.
fine.
Mm-hmm.
Like Bonnie, he's just kind of just draped along your shoulders right now.
Yay, like a stylish sweater.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, imagine this. Bonnie walks into some high society place. She's in one of those fancy dresses, and she's like, "This is Blue, my awakened boa."
My awakened boy.
I was like, "What?" And Blue looks up, raises a champagne glass, and takes a sip.
It's an educated man.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Ruby is, as usual for you, Brib, sitting on your hat.
Casual like, casual like.
Mm-hmm. Uh, with and I feel like with that, this will be a good place to stop for today.
And our
That's
characters
fair.
will probably need a good rest. So everyone, can we long rest?
Yes, you guys will be able to.
I don't know.
And
We are in the middle. No, wait, we can't rest. We haven't found the princess yet.
That is true, but I will
Shit.
say you all gain a level.
Oh,
Congratulations.
That's
yay.
good.
When does that take effect, and does it reset HP?
I think we have to long rest before we get the level.
there's up to DM.
For thematic reasons, having to wait for the level to come in at a long rest would be interesting, but also party satisfaction at the fact of them being level 8 would also be quite nice. Conundrum.
I mean, we can take if we choose to short rest here.
I would like to show us, however, the Duchess has escaped. So she's probably going to head to wherever she has the princess to use her as leverage. So I feel like we need to keep going. Because the thing is, while Mary is in a pretty bad shape, I think the rest of the party has resources to continue.
I'm a warlock. I used my resources. I'm at 39 HP.
Okay, let me say, I feel like the party is in a bad shape magically, but I think martially we're in a shape to continue.
I have 34 HP. I have 11 spell points left, 2 bardic inspirations, and no luck.
Rib is fine.
I mean, if we end up walking into another boss fight, that's good.
I'm pulling out of my ass. Like,
Don't
like
worry,
real,
don't
I'm
worry.
pulling.
Mary will take 2 cannons with her. That'll keep us covered.
If you guys wish to rest, you may. But who knows what will happen? Wahaha.
I feel like,
You smell like
for the sake
mwahaha.
of the plot, our characters should try to push through.
All right.
Alright.
That's just my opinion. This is a democracy.
Well,
This is a democracy.
yes, this is a democracy.
Do we think that PB will kill the princess if we do nothing and rest for like 5, or how long is a short rest?
An hour.
The short rest is
An
at
hour.
minimum an hour.
Base
We
rules
did get-
an
we
hour.
did-
That being said, there are those that shorten it to like 10 minutes.
We could hold on. I can make an argument for a short rest because we've killed the guy sooner. so we can use a little bit of that extra time because I don't think they expected us to use gravity to our advantage on this one, and chuck it out of a building, at a building. But I just think an hour would help a little bit.
Okay, question. Who benefits from an hour's short rest? Because Mary can get
I
HP,
do.
but that's it.
I'm a warlock.
HP,
I get
I get
HP.
bardic.
I get my spell slots back.
Yeah, I'm bard. I get my bardic inspiration back. I don't know if I get. Do I get spell points back in short rest
No.
as bard? No.
But
Okay,
remember,
that's
you guys do have access to the potions now that you guys have been collecting.
Yeah,
Do we
those
have
mana
potions of short
potions.
rest?
Can you?
We do
No,
have
but there
mana
are potions of health and mana.
Yeah.
So we can
I
take a
would pro-
short rest.
yeah,
I'm
and
I'm immediately back at full resources aside from health.
I would love to do at least one short rest because then I'd be back at most resources, plus at least half, if not a little bit more than half, of my HP and my bardic inspiration, so I can help out.
Bonnie, you haven't made a case. Is there anything you want
A
to add?
punch. I have a sword. Resting will not. It's here or there. Can
Okay, so
maybe
here's
get
my idea.
some health.
We grab whatever wagon or cart we can find, hitch it to the tractor, we rest in the back while Bonnie drives.
You think Bonnie knows how to drive?
Mary
You'd be
has
correct,
explicit
she would
trust
do it.
that Bonnie can drive it. Obviously, it's just a tractor. She's decided to call it because it sounds cute. And Bonnie grew up on a farm, and clearly a farmer's daughter would know how to drive a tractor. Mary has decided.
Oh, this tractor, right?
This ancient dwarvish contraption that was used in ancient
Or
mines.
it's an ancient
She's
dwarven.
not gonna tell you she can't.
This ancient dwarven tractor that was used in the mines to extract ore from the deep below. She trusts that Bonnie can drive it. I love that. But yes, I will write up session notes. I will also post in general, or post in the session notes what the stats of the sword are. So you all can get an idea of what they are. I will state again, for the swords that you guys have collected from the from the boss, that they are meant to be used in tandem. That is a very explicit thing I want to make sure everyone understands. All right.
What was it?
The two swords from the boss.
I want to take them personally.
But yeah.
I wanted Ruby to grab them when she was still in the big form.
Oh yeah, she did, but then she turned into small form when she realized, oh no, Blue. And then ran to go help Blue.
She ran to go get my son.
Yeah.
I've got them currently.
Okay.
But
As
If
long as
someone wants
someone's
to
grabbed
take
them.
Oh yeah, no, I'm definitely taking them, and we're going to see what they do, and then determine from there how that's going to work with if I feed them to my sword.
yes. Okay. So with that, I will end session here. We will pick up next week with the party rushing to try and find the Duchess or more, tracking down the Duchess because she is currently branded with the brand of Sekhmet. And have the party figure things out from there. Alright, with that, I'll end session. If you have any complaints or suggestions or anything, please let me know in DMs and everything. So, yeah. Any complaints or critiques, please send them to me, blah, blah, blah. And with that, I will see you guys. Bye-bye.
Smell like
Bye-bye.
cheese. Goodbye.
Peep peep. Wait, so who's